The Templars have sent me a great distance. Father Bomelius.
Don't say this name. They know me here as Bartholomew.
I am the custodian of the Gospel of the Grand Master Jacques de Molay.
Dear God.
The Gospel contains the great secrets of the Order of the Temples. No one except you should know about it. Before I die, I must give you the responsibility to take care of this Gospel. It is your ordained duty.
The Order of the Knights Templar was completely destroyed by Guillaume de Nogaret, Chancellor Executioner and right hand of the King of France. However, the immense treasure of the Order was not destroyed. It completely and utterly vanished. Jacques de Molay, the Grand Master of the Order, was burned at the stake. But before he died, he placed a curse of sudden death and eternal damnation on all those responsible for the destruction of the Order. Well, Jacques de Molay's prophecy came true. On April 20th, 1310, the Roman Pope, who was involved in the destruction of the Order, suddenly died. A few days later, Guillaume de Nogaret himself mysteriously died. And on November 29th, that very same year, the King of France, Philippe IV, also met his maker. So was Jacques de Molay's prophecy responsible for the demise of these men? That is up for you to decide.
Excuse me, Professor. I was very interested in your lecture. I've always been fascinated by the 13th and 14th centuries.
Well, thank you.
I am Pierre Simonon.
Michael Lazaro. I've read all your books. In fact, you're the main reason I got interested in Russian history. It's an honor to meet you, sir.
You're American.
Yeah.
So what brings you to this part of the world?
Mystery, I guess. One I hope I can solve in Russia.
Russia has 1,000 years worth of mysteries.
Oh, believe me, I know. Are you familiar with Monk Bartholomew?
16th century, I believe, at the time of Ivan the Terrible.
Yeah. I found an ancient book written by him.
Really?
It contains some symbols in the margin, handwritten, that resemble those of the Knights Templar. I think it could be some kind of code.
A code? Of what?
Well, I think it might help me find the missing treasure of the Knights Templar.
An historian and an adventurer. You must believe what you teach.
That I do.
So, what makes you think their treasure is hidden here in Russia?
Let's call it instinct.
Well, forgive me for asking, but how can you afford this kind of research on a professor's salary?
I have a little hobby that makes a little extra cash.
Please watch where you're going.
I'm so sorry. Sorry.
Thank you.
I really am sorry.
I told them to use their imagination.
Don't waste my time with your stupid ideas. Now, what about transportation?
I've got something a little
Special.
Mike! Hey! Glad you could make it. Ready to race?
Yeah, man.
Come on.
51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60.
That is one big man.
There's my money. That is my money.
Come on, I'll introduce you. Wolf, I want you to meet the professor from America.
Welcome to Moscow, Professor.
Thank you.
I heard you good.
I try.
Do you know about the entry fee?
10,000 US, right?
10,000, but not to me. Give it to him. That's a lot of money to lose.
You sure you can afford it?
I like you, Professor. Nice to meet you. Good luck.
Thanks. Good to meet you, too.
Hey, Igor. If he's good as you say he is, we have to take care of it. We don't need a new champion, especially tonight.
There's a dead man inside.
I know.
Why did you steal a corpse?
That I don't know.
They're coming. Everybody gets ready.
Everyone wait for my order.
I've located them.
On my software.
I'm on my way and ready to switch cars.
We are ready to roll. Sir, we have a third party entering the zone at a high rate of speed.
Can I get a description?
I'm afraid no, sir. He's
Going too fast.
Just stay put. This guy has no idea what he's driving into.
Bolt,
Yeah.
put the guns away.
Okay. Put him away.
Sergey, put the guns away. You got the money.
You want to count it?
Surely I can trust you. What is that?
I have no idea.
This is ridiculous.
Let's just make the transaction.
Just put it on the ground.
It's any time now.
What the hell happened? I said wait for my order! Go! Now, arrest them all!
Nobody move and nobody gets hurt.
Or a dead man.
We'll see. Have a nice evening, gentlemen.
Hey, boss, I didn't know the Special Forces was involved in the operation.
Those weren't Spetsnaz. I just got off the phone with them. These were imposters.
Well, then, sir, I think somebody rigged them up right in front of our eyes.
You think? Petrov, get away from me.
Whatever.
That was sweet.
Piece of cake. Now I got a race to win. Tell my double to disappear in 10 seconds.
Hey, where are you going, big fella? That's impossible.
Beekeeper and boats.
I haven't seen you two for ages. You just can't keep your noses clean, can you?
Yes, that is a matter of opinion.
You want to tell me what happened here?
No, just a Saturday night get-together, you know. Boys will be boys.
The money and the drugs are gone.
What?
Vanished.
Did you get the description of the person in the car?
They all said the same thing. The guy is big. I mean, huge.
Hold them for 12 hours, that's all we can do. Then don't let them out of your sight.
All right, take him away.
Wow! Yeah! Let's go to my club, all of you. We'll celebrate.
This is a tough way to lose $10,000.
Yeah, tell me about it.
I want to say you did good. But don't get upset. Nobody beats Wolf.
Yeah, I know. I'm just not used to
Losing?
Yeah. I'm,
Michael Nazaro. I'm Masha.
Well, it's nice to meet you. Without, knocking you down. You a student?
Yeah. Postgraduate. I have a master's in economics.
No kidding.
You know, you are pretty famous at the university.
Really? I didn't know my teaching was that well known.
It's not your teaching.
Hey, congratulations, man.
Professor, you were good.
Oh, yeah, but just not good enough.
But a lot of racers talk the talk, and you, my friend, walk the walk.
Let's go get a drink. Come on.
Let's go. Hey, Lida. How's the night so far, baby?
I'm not complaining. What would you like?
Nothing for me, thanks.
You sure you don't want vodka? It's best Russia has to offer. It will make your bad days good and your good days even better.
No, I'm okay.
Wolf, what about you? The usual?
Absolutely. My milk. Ah.
How do you do that?
Maybe I was short in the army.
Yeah, but they didn't teach me how to do that.
You know, if you just imagine that Ken is a sergeant, you can do it.
We're going for a ride. Do you want to come with us?
I cannot go. I have some things to do.
Do you mind if I go?
Just be careful, okay?
Of course.
Have fun, girls. Hey, Lida, take care of the professor. I'll be back very soon.
Professor?
It's what I do, not who I am.
So, how long have you been...
Okay, you guys. Hey, Igor.
Yeah.
Take one of the stocks to each of the 5 following addresses. You did a great job, guys. You really look like special forces.
What should I do with the drugs?
Dump it in the river.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Oh, sorry, man. Hey, back off, man!
You never watch where you're going.
Hey, get your hands off her!
Are you all right, Professor?
Yeah. You know, that really is one intense wolf.
Life is intense, my friend. As well.
Survival. No. I've had plenty.
No, you don't understand. Vodka isn't for the inside, but bottle is for the outside. Take it, put it against your eye.
You know, that's a very interesting pendant. Have you ever had it appraised? To sell?
Out of question. This pendant brings me good luck. I would never sell it. It's priceless.
Everything has its price. In the next race, I'll put 50 grand against your pendant.
50 grand? Do you really have this kind of money? I already took $10,000 from you. Why do you want this so bad?
I'm an archaeologist.
And if I say no?
Then superstition has taken the place of good sense.
Well put, Professor. Okay. If you win the next race, the pendant is yours. But if you lose, and you will owe me $50,000. Cash. Deal. We got a deal. We got a deal.
The operation to bust the beekeeper and his group failed. Miserably.
Colonel, we didn't consider a third party.
So who was our uninvited guest?
Sir, we suspected Sergei Volkov, known on the street as Wolf.
Sergei Volkov.
Yes, sir. Do you know him?
Yes. I knew his father, Mikhail Volkov. He was a good friend. He died of a drug overdose when Sergei was in high school. This better be good, Petrov.
At 15, Wolf was a member of a carjacking gang. He left the gang later for sports.
And a couple years later, he got into a huge fight with a couple of drug dealers. He was just a kid then. Kids make mistakes. So tell me something I don't know.
The FSB report states he fought as a mercenary, spent time in the Balkan Mountains. At present, he's the leader of a car racing gang. He also owns a nightclub.
So what does all that have to do with the drug trade?
We think the hit on Beekeeper was a bid to take over the drug trade here in Moscow. And Wolf is the man behind the plan. But we have one little problem.
Which is what?
Wolf has an alibi. When Beekeeper's deal was going down, Wolf was in a car race witnessed by hundreds of spectators.
How did he do?
He won.
For centuries, people have been fascinated by the treasure of the Knights Templar. Research has uncovered evidence that 60 knights abandoned the Order's main temple and fled for Port La Rochelle. It is believed that they placed the treasure on a ship leaving France for an unknown destination.
Yes, Michael. This is Pierre Semenon.
Hi.
I would love.
To invite you to lunch.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Excellent.
We could meet at the Amsterdam.
Yeah, I know where it is. Say 1 o'clock.
I'll meet you then.
Okay. See you then.
Bachelor vodka, please. Parliament?
Sure.
1 moment.
Thank you for meeting me.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Are you having any luck with your quest?
Well, everything seems to point to the treasure being here in Moscow.
Are you quite sure it's not just urban legend?
Look. If you look at the local monasteries, the outer walls are covered with symbols which are identical to the insignia of the Knights Templar.
Doesn't prove anything.
On its own, no. But there are graveyards and graves of Russian warriors with exactly the same symbols. Now that suggests to me that these are the knights who fled France, came to Russia to avoid execution.
Fancy meeting you in the library.
Oh. Hi.
Hi.
Just, research, you know?
Of course. It looks like you're busy. I won't keep you.
No. Take a seat. I needed a break anyway.
Rumor has it, you are searching for the treasure of the Knights Templar.
Who told you that?
Like I said, you're famous on campus. But anyway, I'd like to introduce you to a very interesting friend of mine. He's a curator at the University Museum. You never know, he might be able to help you.
Do you really think that I'm going to reveal to you all the mysteries that I've been trying to uncover my entire life?
This is the biography of Varfolomei, written by Varfolomei himself. Is this sufficient to convince you I'm serious?
Can I see this book?
Of course, go ahead.
Oh. It is the book. At least 500 years old. Where did you get it?
It's been passed down from generation to generation in my family. Tell me.
Yeah?
Have you come across symbols such as these in the margins before?
Only once. Let's make a deal. You lend me the biography for a week, and in return, I'll give you another very interesting document.
I don't know. I've never left it with anyone before. I would need to know that it was
safe. It's what I do. Look around. You won't be disappointed. It's the interrogation list of a French officer. In 1812, he was interrogated by the Emperor Alexander's special investigators. The name of the arresting officer was Nogaret.
the offspring of Nogaret, the persecutor of the Knights Templar.
Exactly.
It's incredible.
There you have it. But the crucial fact is, on the interrogation papers, the same symbols. Arrows, arrows, bows and arches. So, what about the exchange?
Done.
Oh. Today's the 18th. Come back on the 23rd.
I don't like it.
One more. Come on.
I dumped the cocaine in the Moscow River.
Huh?
Then I sent the money to 3 separate clinics.
How did you make the transaction?
The money was transmitted to the bank accounts through the Anti-Drug Foundation. If they try to check out the legal address, they will come up with an elderly lady in Switzerland.
Nice.
You know, it's a shame. We never get any credit for this.
Remember, brother, it's not about the credit. Not at all.
I told you I would find him, and I did. I know he's the biggest man in Russia, but it's hard to get to him.
definitely real.
Maybe the symbols are some kind of code. But how did Bartholomew know the symbols of the Knights Templar?
Maybe he was one. If you look here on his papers, VDSA, the same letters appear in Bartholomew's book. And look, here. The translation says 3 feet east, 2 feet down, 3 stones from the left. 3 feet east of where?
Dr. Ramirez.
Michael.
Welcome.
Surprised to see me in Russia?
Surprised and delighted, my friend.
I'm here to report on the Colombian healthcare crisis.
Wow. So when did you become Mother Teresa?
Michael, my dear friend, before we can study archaeology, we have to save the civilizations that are still alive.
Touche.
Thank you. My wife sent you something.
Ah. Very nice.
You look like Snoopy. But it fits.
In Russia, we have some very special drinking ceremonies.
Here we go. It's pretty hard to break a man who learned how to drink tequila in the heat of the rainforest.
Well, it's very special to see you here in Moscow. And this parliament is a very special vodka, my friend. Processed with milk.
With milk?
Milk.
That is not bad. Is that the symbol of the Kentis?
Oh, you're good.
You know, I can't wait to see the Kremlin, Red Square, Lenin's mausoleum. And tell me, what cemetery are the Tsars buried in?
Cemetery. Ramirez, you are a genius.
Cemetery. I'm a genius.
You're making great progress, young man. Actually, I was close to the truth myself, but I wasn't able to decode the symbols of the Frenchman's interrogation papers because I didn't have your book. I made a copy of it, and I'm giving you back your rarity.
And I yours.
Thank you very much. I've searched my archives and found some very intriguing information. I found passages about a Gospel of de Molay in a 16th century document.
De Molay, the Grand Master of the Knights Templar.
I think Bartholomew somehow got the Gospel and hid it.
All Russian cemeteries during the 14th to 16th centuries were by churches. It would make sense for him to hide it there.
I love a good mystery.
Yes, of course, I'm aware of that. Trust me, we'll get some money back if it's the last thing I do. When I find him, I will let you know. I just need some time. Yes, I understand. Fine. Adios. I want the money and the cocaine back!
I think we just got a little closer to our goal.
Michael, do you always drive like this?
Yeah, man, it's one of the many bad habits I've developed in Moscow.
Bad habits you've developed?
Yeah.
This is insanity.
Yeah, well, listen, if you don't drive aggressively in Moscow, you just don't get anywhere.
I noticed.
Miguelito, Miguelito, don't let me down. I just spent my entire travel allowance on this race. Yeah, well, don't worry about it. I bet a bundle on it, too. Good. Besides, it ain't no fun unless you risk more than you can afford.
So, you're still after my pendant, Professor?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Did you bring any money? But don't take checks, you know, on the cash.
Do you accept dollars?
Well, then,
Yeah. We'll accept dollars.
we will take your dollars, Professor.
Good. Well, you just look after that pendant. I wouldn't want to see that coming out of your arm.
Always an optimist. Even with defeat, staring you in the face. But good luck to you. Let's see.
I just came out to watch your race.
Well, how did you know this was going on?
Well, this race is not exactly a secret.
Yeah, I guess not.
Who's the big guy?
They call him Wolf.
And you're racing for his amulet? No. I just came out to wish you good luck.
Hey, what's up, Professor?
I don't get it. I thought you and Wolf were together.
We are together. Oh. You didn't know that Wolf and Masha are brother and sister, did you?
No, I didn't. That explains a lot.
Seems there's a lot you don't know about Masha, huh?
Yeah, obviously.
Well, she and her brother are very close. Practically raised her, financed her education the entire time he was in the Foreign Legion. You should really get to know him. Don't judge a book by its cover. He's quite a guy.
He sounds it.
There is one problem, though. This thing that Masha's been dealing with.
What?
I think she's falling in love.
Doesn't sound like a bad problem.
We better focus on the race.
Meet Wolf.
Professor.
So I guess the pendant's mine.
No. It's not yours. You came in second.
What are you talking about? We agreed that the winner was the one of us who came in first.
No. You have to win the race. Pretty boy won the race. Hey, pretty boy. Looking good, brother. But don't worry, Professor. You know, if you try really hard next time, you can win this. Have a good night.
Are you crazy? Why did you stop during the race?
You know, some things are more important than winning, brother.
What are you doing tomorrow?
Are you asking me out?
Maybe.
This is Michael Nazara, an American. We spotted him with Wolf. We ran him through FSB. Turns out that he spent 2 years in Colombia before coming to Russia.
Where he made a lot of money after discovering a site of ancient archaeological artifacts.
An archaeologist, drug trafficker.
Exactly.
Nazara was a professor at Chicago University. He's on an exchange program at the University of Moscow. His files show that he served 2 years in the U.S. Army and is a graduate of West Point. We think he's an operative for the cartel. And the final photograph is Pablo Ramirez, a doctor from Bogota. Now, Ramirez just arrived in Moscow, probably to review the organization. He and Nazaro were connected in Colombia, and Nazaro is listed on Ramirez's visa as one of his contacts here in Moscow.
Ramirez changed his flight out of Moscow 2 days earlier. We should bring him in while we can. He's a flight risk.
When you connect the dots, let me know. Until then, Petrov, we sit tight. We don't need any more bad press.
What do you want?
Oh, listen, real good. From this point forward, I own you. Your life is in my hands.
Look, you don't understand.
No. I understand. Your boyfriend owes me a lot of money. And in return, I owe my partner a lot of money, and it just snowballs from there. I need him to return to me what he owes me.
Wolf will kill you.
Not if I kill him first.
We found Wolf's garage, and he's alone.
Then it's time to take him out.
No problem.
Bolt, don't fail me.
Okay.
If you weren't so pretty, I'd kill you right now.
Hello?
Wolf, it's me. Something happened.
Hey, little sister. What's wrong? Just calm down.
Lena was kidnapped.
What?
I called you, but you didn't answer.
Where are you?
I'm at Greenwich's.
Stay there.
Wolf, tell me who did this.
I think I know.
Give me the phone, fast.
Wolf, you've got some visitors.
In front of the garage.
Colonel, something just went down at Wolf's garage.
Hello.
Garinich,
Thank God, you're all right.
what the hell is going on?
The keeper has Lena on top of the embankment building.
Tell Masha to go to my hideout. She should wait for me there.
Give me a gun. Go! Go!
Don't worry, baby. You're safe now.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Just kill him!
Don't be stupid!
Look, on the count of 3, I'm gonna lose my gun and you will let her go, okay? 1 and 2 and 3. It's okay, baby. It's all right. Don't worry. It's over now.
You can't believe how worried I was.
That was close.
I thought I was gonna die.
Oh, Michael.
I came as soon as I could. You okay? Hey, I heard about your garage.
Nah.
Hey, I thought they destroyed your car too. Hey, wait a minute.
Okay, you got me. You 10 grand.
You know, I thought you came out of that tunnel a little fast.
This is a special car. Not as fast as the other, But this baby has a special capability.
Yeah, but more important than that, what about these guys? Who did this?
I could tell you. But then I'd have to kill you. Okay, let me explain.
Mr. Ramirez?
Now that I told you everything, I need you to be straight with me. Why do you want my pendant so bad?
Well, without boring you with all the history, I am trying to find a treasure, which I believe to be in Moscow. Oh, by the way, Masha, I think I've located that cemetery. I really think we should check it out. Hey, we all should. I think we could find something that leads us to the Gospel of Demolay.
Where does my pendant come in?
It decodes the Gospel. In other words, we could find the lost treasure of the Knights Templar. And that, my friend, is worth more than money.
When I was in the Foreign Legion, I served with a French soldier. Our unit suffered many casualties one day on a battlefield. As my French friend was dying, he told me he had no family left and wanted me to have that pendant. He said it was special, but before he could explain why, he died.
He must have been one of the descendants of the original knights.
Tomorrow we take a trip to the cemetery.
What are you doing here in Russia?
I'm a physician. I'm here speaking at an international symposium on aid to third world countries.
Is that what you're calling it now?
Calling what?
Establishing a drug trafficking network from Colombia. You call it an international symposium.
Colonel, you have a very distorted view of my country. Just because I'm from Colombia doesn't mean I'm a drug dealer. I told you, I'm a doctor.
Drugs were invented by doctors. What about your principles and beliefs?
I believe you are a desperate man trying to implicate an innocent man.
Excuse me, sir. We just got a call from the Colombian Intelligence Bureau. His record is clean.
You're free to go, Doctor.
Colonel?
That's it.
I've never seen anything like this.
This is very interesting. This is the Cantus, the symbol of the Knights Templar. We have air, water, fire, earth, all united by the Holy Spirit.
What are you trying to do, Michael?
I'm trying to move it. I think there might be something underneath it.
Let me try. Is this your bell?
Yeah. That's my bell. All right. Okay, we can take a look. Give me the pendant. Well, I can't see where it fits.
It says here, this bell was made by Varfolomei for the archers of Spatskaya Slobida.
That's a huge area. There's hundreds of churches.
Let's go see the curator.
Who's the curator?
You'll see.
Who could do this? He wouldn't hurt anyone.
I've got an idea, but I hope I'm wrong.
Let's get out of here.
Wait a second. This calendar is different from the last time we were here.
Why would he change it?
That's odd. This calendar says 1999.
Look. Handwritten. These are the symbols of the Knights Templar.
I think your curator found the place where our bell belongs.
I know this place. This is the Church of Michael the Archangel.
Have you lost something?
Ow! No. Oh, there you are. We've been looking for you.
You were looking for me on the ground?
Oh, no. I'm a historian. We were told this church was pre-16th century. I was just looking for some confirmation of the date, but found nothing.
It's not here. This church is from the 18th century.
We really thought the church was here.
You know, I'm historian too. The biggest one. There's hundreds of churches in the area, but we're looking for an older one.
We do have a church built in the 16th century, a small one.
Where?
Next door.
So that one is the Church of Mikhail Archangel, right? 18th century. But this one, my friends, that's the Church of Spasny Rukotvorny, 15th century.
Oh, I don't know, guys.
Michael.
This is just one dead end after another. This is it.
Oh, great.
This is what we've been looking for.
You sure?
Yeah. Okay, now, According to Vartholomew, we should be 3 steps east, right? 1, 2, 3. 2 feet down. And 1, 2, 3. 4 stones. Left.
Sounds hollow.
Okay, let me see.
Wow.
All it needed was a feminine touch.
Come on, Professor. Did you find something?
Michael. Oh. Wow, Michael. Michael.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, Michael.
The Gospel of Timolay. What are you doing?
Bravo, Michael. Bravo.
I thought something didn't smell quite right about you.
Let's not make this ugly. Just give me the gospel and the amulet and we'll be on our way. Let's be reasonable. You're a big man, but not big enough to stop a bullet. Thank you.
What are you doing, Pierre?
Many years ago, my ancestors swore to the King of France that they would find the treasure of the Order of the Knights Templar. Would you like to know my mother's maiden name?
Let me guess. Nogare.
You are smart. Too smart for your own good. Or perhaps not. After all, you led me to the amulet, the gospel, and ultimately to the treasure. There's one thing you didn't know. If you want to decode the gospel, you need 2 amulets, not 1. You'll never guess who has the other amulet. Me. Ah, yes. This is not the real amulet. Where is it?
That's all I got.
I'm not stupid. This is not the amulet you have been wearing.
I'm telling you the truth. You in Russia now? Do you know our proverb? Never put all your eggs in one basket.
Let me tell you my proverb. Take her.
Hey.
You give me the real amulet, and no one will get hurt.
You lay one finger on her, hurt her in any way, and I swear I will kill you with my own hands.
You know, you sound as though you could almost do it, Professor. Get me the amulet if you ever want to see her again.
It's all right, Masha. It's all right. You got the real pendant? You still got the real pendant, right?
Yes, I got the real pendant. I switched it at the last moment for safety. If I hadn't done it, we wouldn't be in this mess, and Masha would be safe.
No, you're wrong. If you hadn't made the switch, we'd all be dead.
That smells good. Pepperoni?
Cheese.
It's open. You can just put it on the table. Hey, what are you doing? Get out of my house.
Okay. On second thought, I don't think so. You and your friends have been nothing but trouble. My partner is not happy, to tell you the truth. Neither am I. Now, I know you know everything. So tell me, where is the money and the cocaine?
Where's the money and coke? The coke is in the Moscow River, where it ought to be.
Really? For your sake, I hope not. I think I just found a big bad wolf.
I hope you know what you're doing.
It's a little trick I learned in West Point. Never thought I'd have to use it, but Pierre's not gonna know what hit him.
Who's this guy, Pierre Nagoret?
He's a historian. Considered one of the best in his field. But it also appears he's a descendant of the persecutors of the Knights Templar. One of his ancestors, on royal decree, arrested the knights and tortured them in the hopes of finding the treasure.
What happened?
Well, his great-great-grandson is about to succeed.
Sorrow.
Meet me at the old shipyard in 3 hours.
Does your friend bring the amulet?
The real amulet. My patience is wearing thin.
We're on.
Okay, I've got what you want.
It had better fit this time.
It does. Now let her go. For the pendant and your dreams. Drown.
Don't worry. I'm not a violent man. Let her go. Ah, yes. Now, you know, I can't just let you walk away. Maybe I am a violent man.
of them! Get in! Go!
Good.
Tell me about it.
Are you insane? You wanna play? Let's play! Come on, man, that was too close.
Funny, bad guys driving cats.
Demolay's curse again. Another one of Nogare's descendants, down in flames.
I'm glad our relatives didn't have any curses.
You're a crazy driver. You know that.
I know that.
These things really work.
He's got my GPS.
Amazing. I have a little surprise for you. I think you're going to like it. Especially you, Mr. Nazaro.
You need to get better friends.
This has not been my day. Pablo, why?
I come from a struggling nation. I see people starving and dying from disease every day. The only way to make a difference? Money. Lots of money. I know it's difficult for you to understand, but with drug sales, I can actually help my people.
Come on, Pablo. You know as well as I do that drugs are part of the problem.
I like you, Michael, but I will not let you or anyone else stop me.
Doctor? I thought doctors were supposed to cure people, not kill them. Got you now, beekeeper.
Maybe yes, maybe no. Maybe rain, maybe snow.
As for you three, I only have 3 months until retirement.
Colonel, what about Wolf?
What about him? He's done more to stop crime than we have. You want to arrest him, Petrov? Go ahead. Thank you, Colonel.
Come on. Wait.
Michael, be careful.
The gospel.
Oh my.
Who'd have imagined that we'd end up with everything?
Everything but the actual treasure. What does it mean?
Job.
Job?
Yeah, from the Bible. He was the man who lost everything. His wealth, his family, his friends. Just like Timolay. We need to find out where Job was buried.
Where did he live?
The Arabian Desert.
Excuse me. That's Lena. Hi, honey.
Oh, just nothing. Everything is well. You know, we were thinking about a little vacation. How do you feel about the desert?